Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Pilates with a mini ball. So you don't need any other equipment, just your mini ball, and we will get started on the floor. All right, so find a comfortable seat. Good. Start by using the mini ball to bring your body to a side body stretch. Good. And now come through center. Go again. Inhale, the ball drags you over. Exhale, center. 2 more times. Inhale, glide. Exhale, up. And 1 more time. Inhale, glide. And exhale, up. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Hand on the ball. Inhale, side body stretch. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, side body stretch. Exhale, up. Good. Using the ball to drag your side body a little bit deeper. 1 more time. Great. And come to the center. Good. Take that mini ball up over your head, and then from here, draw a circle with your rib cage. Keep your elbows directly next to your head. Good. And switch directions. Great. And then come in through the center and release the mini ball behind your back. Hold on to it. Lift your chest up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. And release. Okay. Set the mini ball aside. Bring both feet towards the top of your mat. Feet in a parallel position. As you inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, curve your spine down, finding a C curve shape. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, tuck and curve down. 2 more like this. Good. And 1. Great. And come on down to that C curve. Take the mini ball, bring it between your palms, pull your belly button in, and now squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball. Your elbows are straight, you're using your chest muscles. Good, we're pressing our palms directly into the ball, pressing our heels against the ground. Good, and squeeze. 15 seconds here. Elbows outstretched. Good, 10 seconds. Looking just over the ball. Woo. Hello biceps, we have 5. Good, 2, 1. Inhale, sit all the way up. Exhale, tuck your chin, reach past your toes. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, find that C curve shape again. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, curve back, reach forward. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, drop. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, find your C curve again. And now we go side to side, hands towards the ground. Still keeping the elbows straight. Big toes on the ground for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center, sit on up, and then release. Let the ball go to the ground. Rest your head between your knees. Okay, slide the mini ball up between your knees. Hands forward, elbows over knees. Tuck your tailbone and slowly roll back, vertebra by vertebra, gliding your feet with you to set up for a few pelvic tilts. Keeping tailbone on the ground, allow lower back to lift. Then press the lower back into the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Our neck is long, and we're just allowing the belly to lift up and relax, and then to squeeze and press down. And this is causing a rocking motion in our lower back. Here's 2. Here's 1. Good, now press the lower back to the ground. Slowly roll your hips up into a bridge. Inhale, arms overhead nice and long. Exhale, roll the hips down. Inhale, hands by your sides. And again, roll your hips up to bridge. Arms go long overhead, elbows straight. Roll the spine down, hands to your sides. One more like this, waking up the spine a bit more, especially in our spinal extension. Good. And now hands to the ground. From here, find a neutral, flat pelvis. Hold it there. Send your hips straight up. Bring them down. Lift and lower. So we're hinging from our hips, raising the hips to the point when we feel the glutes super strong. Good. Our heels press into the ground. Our knees are over our ankles. Spread your chest out wide. Good. And press. 10 seconds. Great. Almost there. 5 seconds. Good. And come all the way up to the top. And now squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball. Just a tiny squeeze with your inner thighs. Spread out your chest muscles. Good. Keep squeezing. We have 20 more seconds. Squeeze and squeeze. Good. Ouchies. Inner thighs on fire. Whew. 10 seconds. Keep the glutes high. Make sure your chin is tucked in. In 5 seconds, we find a glute pulse. Ready, here we go. Keep your feet up, hips lift lower, lower lift, excuse me. So it goes down, up, down, up. We don't want to push our hips past the glute engagement spot. We can just stop at the glute engagement spot. Good. Down, up, down, up. The shoulder blades should still be pressed into the ground. Whew, the burn is real. 10 seconds. Keep it up at the top range. 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Beautiful. Take the ball out from in between your knees. Raise your legs up. Grab onto your bent knees or the outsides of your feet for happy baby pose. Knees into armpits. Good. Stretching out our inner thighs and the backs of our legs that we just worked. Okay. And now we release. Bring your legs up to a tabletop position. Reset the mini ball in between your knees. The feet are the same distance as the mini ball and in line with your knees. Open the arms out to a T shape. Press your shoulders down. Both knees to the right as you look left. Inhale, center. Both knees left as you look right. And inhale, center. Doing your best to keep your shoulder blades against the ground. A stretch for our spine, as well as a strength for our obliques. Good. Here's 4, and 3. Here's 2. 1 more. Great. And now come up to the top. Good. Relax your lower back towards the ground. Inhale, hands overhead, slide them underneath your head. Exhale, crunch, gaze toward the ball. Inhale, lower, exhale, crunch. We're peeling our shoulder blades off the ground. Good. Trying to get as high as we can with a little space between our chin and our throat. Good. Here is 4, and 3, 2, and now come up to the top. Reach your hands past your legs, and as you drop your hands towards the ground, squeeze the ball. So the hands press and the ball squeeze. Press and squeeze, press and squeeze. Spread out the muscles around your belly. Good. And press and press. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your hands back behind your head. As you inhale, lower the toes. Keep the ball between your knees. Exhale, crunch, even getting your hips off the ground. Inhale, lower toes. Exhale, crunch. The goal is to keep your back against the ground as you go through this nice deep crunch. Good. Almost there. Here's 4. And up. Here's 3. And up. Here's 2. Good. 1 more. Bring it on up. And now you'll crunch. As you pulse your crunch, pulse the ball squeeze. Up and squeeze. Up and squeeze. 10, 9. Maybe you can get your thighs off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release knees to chest. Head down, rock your hips side to side. Nice job. Abs are awake. Good. Okay, so bring the ball back into your ankles. And from here, we're gonna do another diagonal motion, but it goes toward the upper end of our mat. Palms are flat down. Exhale, feet toward the upper corner of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, feet to the opposite upper corner. Inhale, lift. So we're rocking on our pelvis. You'll probably have just one butt cheek to the ground as you swivel side to side. Good. And up. Here's 6. And 5. Keep your shoulders pressed down. Great. 3. And 2. And 1. And now come on up. Flex your feet. Good. Take your hands once again behind your head. Curve your shoulders off the ground. And now squeeze that ball. Squeeze that ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, bring your hands forward. Keep your legs here, or if you can lower on the diagonal. Now squeeze and push hands. Squeeze and push hands. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. 10, 9. Final push here. Shoulders off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Knees to chest. Head down. Good. Actually, let's do this. Take the ball underneath your head and drop your feet to the ground. Even find a butterfly pose, why not? And rock your head gently side to side, allowing the mini ball to massage your neck. All right, that's a lot of abs. I think we're ready to move on. What do you say? Yep. Okay, so set the mini ball somewhere within grabbing range and roll both knees onto one side of your mat. Lengthen your spine at the back of your mat. You can also use the mini ball to rest your head on if that feels more comfortable for you than your hand or your arm. Good. From here, line up your knees and your feet. Pull your side belly in. Lift your top knee and lower, lift and lower. So we're squeezing the glute in to raise the knee up, but that hip never opens. It's like you're pressing your back against a wall. Good. Here's 4 and 3. Pull your side belly energetically away from the ground. And now we switch. Foot up and down, lift and lower. Squeezing the knees tightly together. Good. Here's 4 and 3. And 2. And now we're gonna go side to side. So your knee lifts, and then your foot / the whole bottom of your leg lifts. Good, and foot. We have a knee, we have a foot, and a knee, and a foot. Working deep into the hip for 4. Great. And 3. Good. We have 2. We have 1. And now that full legward lift all the way up and down. Make sure that you're not lifting so high that your side body has to move. You want your side body to stay still. You're keeping the motion in the hip. Here's 4. The whole thing is lifting like a plank. Here's 2. And 1. Now we're gonna bring the knee right back up in line with our hip. Keep your knee where it is. Tap your toe to the other toe and lift, tap, and lift. So I like to put my hand under my knee just to make sure it stays there. Good. But then once I know I've got the motion, I can take my hand away. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. Now the opposite is going to happen. You'll keep your foot as much in the air as you can. Drop knee to knee and lift. So we're trying to take motion out of our foot. It's just stuck in the air. Knee to knee and lift. Here's 4. The lower back should still be relaxed and long. Sometimes an arch starts to sneak up in our back. Okay, and now we're gonna put these moves together. Toe, knee, toe, knee. The leg is staying in the air now. Whew, it's getting hot. Here's 4 and 3. Always trying to line up the toes symmetrically. 1 more. And now we raise it up. Happy ending is 4 circles in one direction from your hip. 2 more in this direction. 1 more. And now we switch the direction for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Woo! Little rub there. Good. Okay, so take the top knee, open it toward the ceiling, take your bottom leg out on the diagonal. From here, take your ball to your upper arm, bring it overhead. As you exhale, and you also might need to lower your head here on your arm, exhale, bring your hand and leg together, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So we're just tapping the ball to or as close to the inner thigh as we can get it. Here's 4, good, 3, 2, and now we hold the top and we're gonna pulse apart together, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand over your head, draw a small circle with this leg. Woo, keep it in control. The arm overhead is gonna add some extra effort. And now switch directions for 4, for 3. Whoo, belly is even working. Good, and release. Very nice. Take your bottom leg forward. Fold your top leg so thigh meets the toe, and you're sitting in bird person pose. We're gonna do a side body stretch again. So lean into the ball towards your back ankle side. Good. Come up to the top, and now we switch sides. Keeping hips down on the ground. And lift. Great. Bring your head to the opposite side of your mat so you can work the other side of your body. So our feet are back in line with our hips and our spine on the back of our mat. Our knees are flush with each other and our belly is pulling away from the ground. Starts with clamshell. Lift your top leg and lower, lift and lower. Remember, those hips should stay completely still. And lift. Just getting a warm up deep in the glute. Here's 4 and 3, 2, and 1. And now we keep the knees together, but we raise the bottom of the leg and the foot. And lift. Squeeze the knee in tight when that foot lifts. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And now we put these 2 moves together. Watch that your upper shoulder is relaxed, by the way. Lift the knee, and then the foot, and then the knee, and then the foot. Yeah, I often find my upper shoulder starts to tighten up here. I'm gonna breathe into it, keep it nice and loose. We don't need to waste energy on that upper shoulder. Halfway. 3, 2, 1 more. Amazing. And now we do a full lift and lower. You can go higher than your hip here as long as your belly stays strong. Great. We have 4 and 3 and 2. Full range 1. Now we just raise the knee in line with the hip. Keep our knee where it is. We tap toe to toe and lift. You can take a look at that foot. Make sure it does line up flush. But once you know you've got it, just trust the muscle and you can look forward again and relax your neck. And straighten your spine. Here's 2 and 1. Amazing. Now we have the opposite motion. Knee to knee, back up. Always finding that plank position in the leg at the top. So a completely flat leg, foot, knee, ankle, hip. Good. Here's 3. Whew, getting hot. Here's 2 One more. And now we put these motions together. Toe, knee, toe, knee. Ooh, this is where things start to get fun. Toe, knee, toe. Woo-wee. 3 more. Try not to rush it. Don't go faster. Great. Okay, 1 more for good measure. And now the leg raises up and we draw a circle. 4, 3, 2, and switch direction. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Ooh, give that glute a bit of a rub. Take a few breaths and the burning sensation will go away. Okay. All right, open your top leg, send your bottom leg long. Lower your head onto your bottom arm and take the mini ball over the top. You'll bring the mini ball to your thigh and lower. You do open your hips slightly here, by the way. Tap and down, tap. Whoa, find that balance. 8. Good. Elbows straight. It's a sign of shoulder mobility to be able to straighten your elbow. 2. And now hold at the top and we're gonna pulse both. Down, up. 8, 7. Great. And now we pause, arm comes overhead, challenge balance. Draw a circle from your thigh for 4, 3, 2, and then switch direction. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Set the ball down. Bring your bottom knee forward. Fold your top leg over for mer person pose. The ankles are flat against the ground. Lean toward your ankle side and a nice deep side body stretch. And come through center, switch sides. Good, come on up. Great job. Okay, we're gonna find our hands and knees. Tabletop position. And we will take that mini ball. Keep it for now just nearby. I know it's gonna try to roll. Give me a few cats and cows. Inhale, drop belly. Exhale, pull it up. Good, and now center. Imprint your spine so the entire spine is flat. Then take the mini ball underneath your left thigh. Tuck your abs in, send the left leg straight to the sky, lower down, lift, and lower. Squeeze the glute as the leg rises. Try to get your knee completely in line with your hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now raise that leg up, flex your foot, squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9, we're squeezing the ball. 4, 3, 2, hold there, knee lowers, lifts for 10, and 9. Start to add some heat to our gluteal crest. And now we put it together, up and squeeze, final 10, 9. Make sure your lower back is still full. Here's 3, 2, 1, and release. Take the mini ball out, set it down at the top of your mat. It might roll, that's fine. Raise yourself into a plank position. Now push back into your downward dog, forward to plank, downward dog, forward to plank. Couple more, pushing heels down to the ground. We're actually mobilizing your ankles here. Good. And now lower the knees back down. Okay, so before we go to the other side, let's bring our elbows down to the ground. Hold the mini ball in between your hands and keep your elbows at that distance. And then find your low plank again. From here, we're gonna roll our hips side to side. Just holding the mini ball in the hands. Little release for our wrists. 8, 7, okay. And release. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Come back up onto your hands. Take the mini ball underneath your right thigh and calf and pull your abs in. Drive the right knee to the sky and lower. Lift and lower. Good, belly button way up to your spine. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and now hold up at the top, flex your foot, squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and now hold, knee lowers, lifts, 10, 9, great. And now we make it bigger, down and up, put it together all at once. 8, 7, 6, squeeze and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lower the knees down, take the mini ball forward, walk your knees back, and now lower your torso down to the ground. Good. Take a moment here, open your knees wide, feet to the sky, rest your head on the mini ball, and rock your feet side to side. Okay. Send your legs long, hold the mini ball over your head, elbows straight. Keep your feet against the ground. As you inhale, elevate head, neck, elbows, and mini ball. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Your bottom ribs are staying on the ground. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. And now hold all the way up here. Bring your mini ball behind your lower back. Bring it over your head again, tap it, and then switching hands behind your back. So the mini ball just taps overhead, but we switch hands as it crosses behind our lower back. We're staying elevated in our torso. Drawing a circle with our arms, working our shoulder mobility. Good. Here's 2. Here's 1. And now from here, hold the mini ball where it is. Raise your legs off the ground. Hold for 6, 5, 4. Pull the abs in. Great. And release. Nice work. Take your mini ball with you. Find a child's pose with the mini ball underneath your chest for a supported version. Okay. We finish off with some push-ups in an exciting way. So you're gonna have your knees on the ground and then hinge forward. You might separate your knees and feet. Your hands are in push-up position, but one hand is on the mini ball. You might really squeeze it with your fingers so that you don't just crease the wrist, but you have a strong grip. Lower down into a push-up and lift. It's gonna wiggle, that's okay. Lower down and up. 2 more on this side. Lower and lift. 1 more. The instability is part of the goal. And up. And now we're gonna hold at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Good. Once again, child's pose. Mini ball underneath your chest. This time turn your palms face up. Make a fist and release a few times. Flip your palms, tuck your chin, curve forward. Mini ball underneath, right hand. Roll the hips forward, shoulders back. Here we go. We lower and lift, lower and lift. 2 more, squeeze that ball. Good, 1 more. And now we lower down and we just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Amazing. Bring your feet underneath you, roll onto your glutes again, and now feet forward and roll back and down. Nice. Woo. Lift your hips, bring the mini ball underneath your pelvis, and then bring one knee at a time to your chest. If you can balance here, do it. And if you feel comfortable, you can bring your arms all the way over your head for a nice deep stretch. Those push-ups were no joke. The stabilizing factor of the mini ball is a nice part. Raise both of your legs up if you'd like. Grab onto your toes for a deep hamstring and low back stretch. Good. And now bend one knee at a time. Set one foot down at a time. Gently lift hips off the mini ball, lower down. Roll onto your side, glide the mini ball between your shoulder blades, and with your hands underneath your head, open your chest. Let your body slowly melt. It might take a little while, and if it feels comfortable, you can bring your arms up into something like the shape of a letter W, or out to the side, wherever feels comfortable for you. I also suggest bringing your heels wide and knees together here. One more deep breath. Good. Roll off your mini ball in whatever way feels comfortable for you. And then come on up to a seat. Good. Let's bring one leg out to the side. Mini ball can go away. Take your hands behind you. Lift your hips, opening your hip flexor. And now sit down and switch. Leg out to the side. Hand behind your bent knee side, lift and stretch your hip flexor. And now lower all the way down. Feet in a crisscross position. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself a bow. You have finished another Pilates class. Thank you for joining me. Check out the links below if you want to know how you can take more classes with me or how you can give me a tip for this one. I'll see you in the next one.